Good morning, my friends. So today I'm in this lovely alley here in Ain Benian in western Algiers. I am on Igijtel Mohammed Street in the central part of Ain Benian, and I'm going to show you how to drive from this lovely town, coastal town, to Staoueli, another coastal town. It's the next town in the west. Looks like a Alright, there is no entry sign, therefore, well, we have the right to drive down this street, I guess. It's okay, because I hate violating traffic rules, and they are going to build a roundabout here, or they are renovating an old one. Algiers is on the right, and Staoueli and Zeralda and Tipaza are on the left. They were taking the left. And I think that I'm on... Okay, so we are running parallel. This is the main street of Ain Benian, and we are running parallel to National Highway 11. National Highway 11, N11, Route Nationale 11. And this is the road that's going to lead us straight to Staoueli. So Ain Benian is a coastal municipality. It's one of the largest coastal municipalities here in Algiers. There is a sports complex here on the left. There is a stadium on the left too. There is a beautiful mosque on the left as well, and the vegetable market. The main vegetable market is on the right. This is the central part of Ain Benian, and Ain Benian is being developed too. As you can see, those buildings over there, those beige buildings over there, I think that they are part of a hotel or something. I guess that they are building a few more hotels here. And Ain Benian is also known for its beaches. It has a couple beaches, although they're not, perhaps not the best beaches in the Algiers area, but they are not bad. One of them is known as Pips. It's a couple kilometers away, and the main attraction here, there is a big parking lot here on the left. Sorry, on the right. It's on the right, and the big vegetable market is on the right. It's here. This is, I think, the main commercial center of Ain Benian. And Ain Benian is also adjacent to the municipality of Shiraga, which is on the left. It's in the south. So Ain Benian is in the north. It's on the Mediterranean coast of Algeria, of central Algeria, and Shiraga is further to the south. There is a big restaurant here known as El Andalus. It's a fries and chicken and fries restaurant, as I call them, offering a simple menu. They also cook meat. They grill meat there. And Ain Benian used to be one of the major suburbs of Algiers back in the 1980s. I think that the building on the right is a cultural center, and we are approaching the bus station of Ain Benian, the main bus station, where you can find buses going to Shiraga, Staoueli, and also Algiers. The bus station is on the right, and the boulevard on the right, there is a boulevard on the right, also has interesting shops, also has interesting stores, and there is a gas station here. Lamadag is straight ahead. Lamadag is a harbor, a recreational harbor, visited by people, by lots of visitors here. It's straight ahead. This boulevard is also known for its restaurants and ice cream parlors. There is a parking lot in La Madrague at the harbor. There is a parking lot, and now we are driving on National Highway 11. There is a wedding room on the right. There are a few wedding rooms around here, and if you come to Algiers and stay here for a long time, you might attend a wedding. I said, yeah, you might attend a wedding someday. So it's good to know where all the wedding rooms are located. The apartment complexes on the left were built in the early 2000s, I think, in the late 90s and the early 2000s, and more apartment complexes are being built. The main residential areas of Ain Benian are on the left, including an apartment complex known as Bellevue, Beautiful View. It's an old apartment complex. Just look at those apartment complexes on the left, over there, the white buildings. And I can see a beautiful building here known as Nor Lake Hotel. Sorry, Nor Lake Land. I'm not sure whether it's a residential building or a hotel. There is a... When I was a kid, I used to come here, visit the beach. My family, they used to come here, visit the beach here on the right. It's known as La Fontaine, the Fountain Beach. Now it's mostly abandoned, rarely visited by families. And this is a hotellerie school here on the right. This video is going to be a round trip video, so I will be showing you how to drive to Ain Benian, from Ain Benian to Staoueli, then back to Ain Benian again. Essentially on this main road, National Highway 11. It's a coastal road that links Algiers to, I think, Tipaza. The National Highway spans several wilayas, and this is the El Behja or Spip's Beach. It's on the right. It has a parking lot, and yeah, it's good. It's a good beach. There is a water cleaning plant here on the right. The Algerian authorities have started cleaning water in the last 20 years, in the last couple decades, in order to make improve the cleanliness of our sea waters. Staoueli, straight ahead, next town. We've just left Ain Benian, and Shiraga is on the left, by the way. You can go to Shiraga by avoiding to enter this underpass and turning left at the roundabout above the underpass. You will be driving to Shiraga via the Lagoon Road. This area is known as Lagoon, the dunes. And the Bushawi forest is on the left, by the way. The Bushawi wood. Now we are approaching Staoueli, where Sidi Farj is located. And by the way, the beach of Sidi Farj was the place where the French occupation forces first disembarked in order to colonize Algeria. They did so on June 14th, 1830, in order to colonize Algeria. So this is the first area where the French forces, colonial forces, disembarked in order to colonize Algeria. And there was a battle, the Battle of Staoueli. It took place on June 19th, 1830. It was a deadly battle, but unfortunately Algerian forces lost to the French colonial forces, the French invading forces, and thus started a long period of conquest by the French forces. It took them something like 90 years in order to finish the colonization of all of Algeria. So this is the roundabout, the main roundabout in this area. If you take the left, you will go to Algiers via the Bouchaoui Wood, Algiers, and also Tepaza, of course. You will be joining. This is the road. It's the Bouchaoui Road on the left, and it links this road, National Highway 11, to National Highway 5, or the Benian-Zeralda motorway. And now we're driving straight towards the town of Staoueli. There is a gas station on the right. I'm going to skip filming here for a while. Okay guys, so we have just entered the town of Staoueli. We have just driven past the gas station, and now we are entering the town. We are on the main road. It's I think that is still National Highway 11. And as you can see, Staoueli is also a very much alive town. Although I think that Ain Benian is much bigger than Staoueli, with many more stores. There are beautiful buildings around here. Some of them are colonial buildings, or colonial houses and buildings. And there is a beautiful mosque ahead. And you can see that in these small towns and the suburbs of Algiers, shopping malls are being erected here and there. And this is a very good thing, because this is what I love about these towns, by the way. Just look at these trees here. There is a square here on the right. Just look at these trees. They have just been trimmed. They are just been pruned, and other trees are trimmed in a square shape or cubic shape. Green light. So we're driving towards the main road that leads back to the Benian-Zeralda highway, or highway number 5, N number 5, National Highway. I guess that we are still on National Highway 11 and 11. And some of these, I mean, some sections of these main boulevards here in these small towns would remind you of central Algiers. Just look at how lively they are. I mean, look, I mean, although this is a Friday morning, there are not many people here on the streets. The streets are almost empty. But you should visit these places on regular weekdays, and you will see how many people there are. There is that visitor of our channel. They're celebrating Mouloudia here, green and red. A very popular club in Algiers. So there is a visitor, one of the visitors of our channel, complained about the fact that, you know, the streets are mostly empty. I choose to film when the streets are mostly empty, but I explained him that I need to film on Friday morning because on weekdays there is traffic. Okay, there is traffic. You can't film on a weekday. All these areas are busy on regular weekdays, and because of that, I mean, if I chose to film my videos on regular weekdays, on busy days, then what I would be filming is mostly traffic. Okay, it's not interesting at all. So now, if you keep driving on this way, on this coastal road, by the way, this is the coastal road, okay? If you keep driving on this coastal highway, you will arrive in Zeralda, and it's the westernmost municipality here in Algiers. It's the westernmost municipality. Then after you leave Zeralda, you drive further to the west and leave Zeralda, you will be entering Bousmaïn and the wilaya of sorry, or is it Fouca or Douada or something, but you will be entering another province, and it's Tipaza, a very beautiful province. And someday I'm going to film a video where I will be driving all the way from Algiers to Tipaza via this road here, the National Highway 11, so that you discover everything there is to discover on this road. Okay, I guess that I am approaching the exit of this town, of this beautiful town of Staoueli. And Staoueli is the municipality where okay, so Zeralda is on the right if you want to continue driving along this road, and Algiers and Benaknoun is part of the city of Algiers, is on the left via the Benaknoun-Zeralda motorway. Red light, we've got to be patient a little bit. Still 25 seconds to go. Okay. Generally, when you're outside of Algiers, people or drivers are patient. In Algiers, people would often violate the red light. They would often pass the red light, drive through the red light, but here it's not the case. People are more respectful of traffic rules. I'm going to turn around because there is no sign prohibiting that. And now just look at that field with those beautiful palm trees. And although we are far from the desert, we are on the Mediterranean coast, palm trees make this area really beautiful. They make any area of Algiers beautiful. There are joggers on weekends, just like the guy wearing this fluorescent jacket. And now I'm driving back to Ain Benian, our departure point. Just look at that boat on that cabin. There is a company, I think, that, or a factory that manufactures those boats here in Staoueli. And I think that as Algeria is opening up to the world, it's opening up its tourist sector to the world, there will be a huge demand on boats. And it's not just tourists from foreign countries that are going to visit Algeria, but also Algerians who live abroad and who are very willing to come and visit their own country. There is a beautiful apartment complex here on the right, and what makes it particularly beautiful is this grass and these trees. So the authorities of Staoueli are, I must say that they are tree lovers, the local authorities, and just look at these trees here. They have been pruned, and I can see a lot of trees here on this road, and I really appreciate that. And it seems that even this building they are building here would be a hotel, from the looks of it, from the shape. I mean, judging from the shape of its balconies. We'll visit again in a few months and check it out. I haven't visited Staoueli in a long time. I remember that the last time I came here was 4 or 5 years ago. It was on the second day of Eid al-Fitr, and I came here to visit my family, I mean my relatives. And on my way back home, I decided to eat a sandwich. But of course, you can't expect shops to be open on the second day of I mean, sandwich shops and fast food restaurants to be open on the second day of the Muslim festival. where Muslims celebrate the end of Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr. Yet I found a sandwich shop here at the entrance of this town. I found a sandwich shop open, but I didn't like it. I preferred not to eat there. It's not because the sandwich shop was unclean, you know. Not because of that, but just because I didn't like the type of food I saw there. There are dolphins. There is a fountain here with dolphin statues. This is the mosque, the central mosque of Masjid al-Falah. The mosque is known as Masjid al-Falah, or the Mosque of Success. That beautiful square is on the left now. City Hall is on the right. Beautiful building, painted in blue and white to symbolize, you know, the sea, because this is a coastal town. And this is the municipality where the Sidi Faraj tourist complex is located. Someday we will visit it, probably in a walking tour. There are hotels there in Sidi Faraj, and there are thermal baths, and there is a harbor with boats. You can Google it or watch videos about it on YouTube. Hajj Grifa. This is a clothing store here on the left, known as Hajj Grifa. Hajj Grifa. We've just left the town of Staoueli. We're on our way back to Ain Benian. Avoid driving across these, or in the middle of these water ponds on the road. There are lovely farms around here. Just look at how beautiful all this area is. If you want to go to Algiers, you take the right. Algiers and the Bouchaoui Road, sorry, the Bouchaoui Wood. Via the Bouchaoui Road, the road on the right. So as I said earlier, it's the main road that links National Highway 11, this highway, to National Highway 5, or the Binakan Zeralda motorway. And now we're approaching Ain Benian. The Les Dunes road is on the right, if you want to go to the Lydian Road and Shraga, you take the right road and avoid getting into this underpass, driving through this underpass. Shraga is on the right. And Ain Benian keeps expanding. They are making it bigger and bigger. As you can see, with all those white buildings on the right, the new apartment complexes, residential areas of Ain Benian. And the name Ain Benian means water spring of construction or ruins, I think. Benian can literally be translated as constructions, buildings. But in fact, I think that in this context, when it's given to a place name, it means ruins, the ruins where old buildings used to stand. Maybe there were some Roman ruins or Phoenician or even Numidian ruins here. I don't know, I'm not sure. We need to check this out. Just look at this 4x4, beautiful 4x4. I think that it's registered in Tindouf. It's a Land Rover, I think, an old Land Rover. And Tindouf is our southwesternmost province here in Algeria. It's the southwesternmost province. I think that it's the first time I've ever seen a car registered in Tindouf. The registration number ends with 33. And 33 is the code, is the national code of Tindouf, the Tindouf province. Beautiful buildings on the left. There is a small supermarket. It's a mini mart, in fact, or rather a big mini mart. But some Algerians call their mini mart supermarket, just to make it more impressive. Now we are re-entering Ain Benian, the town of Ain Benian. Let's drive on this road now. This time we came from the left road over there on the left. Now we are driving on this road, which is in fact a bypass road. They built it as a bypass road in order to bypass or get around the city center or the central part of Ain Benian. And just look at this interesting building on the left, which I think will be a hotel as well. I am not sure, but you know, as Algeria is developing, its infrastructures, new infrastructures, we see new and interesting buildings being erected here and there. And I can see another building over there, interesting building. City Bellevue. Okay, so the Bellevue apartment complex is on the right, and it translates as beautiful view. The beautiful view apartment complex, Bellevue. beautiful building on the left, similar to those you can see in Oran. Algiers, straight ahead via the coastal road, via Ho Chi Minh Avenue and Emir Khalid Avenue. Going to put some distance between me and this van because it's blocking the view. I would love to film the road in its entirety to show you how beautiful it is. It looks. Just look at these trees, just look at this green hood and these palm trees. God, how beautiful they are. How beautiful this place looks. Thanks to them. Tall palm trees on the right and small palm trees on the left. Okay guys, so we are driving towards the exit of Ain Benian. That was our video on how to drive from Ain Benian to Staoueli and back to Ain Benian. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on videos like these in the future. If you have any suggestions, please make sure you type me a comment, and please be kind. And to some of our viewers, please don't ask me to speak in a language other than English, because this is an English language channel, okay? This channel is in English, and it's of course for everyone. Everyone is welcome to watch it, but it has to be so. It's in English because it seeks to attract more especially an English-speaking audience. Alright guys, so take care of yourselves, drive safely, visit Algiers and all of Algeria, take care of yourselves and goodbye.